Have you ever tried to get what you want, maybe from a business or just like a bigger thing, and kind of failed really and sort of not really got that? Well, I've got an idea that might just help. Let's check it out. Hi friends, how are you doing? Back again. It's Friday night, getting on a little bit. Because it's Friday, gotta have a cheeky beer, why not? Also I'm gonna say, this is gonna be quite a quick one today because it feels like it's about 1,000 degrees in here. I've kind of closed the windows to sort of minimize outside noise and sound, but it's so humid and hot. And obviously being British, we have to talk about the weather, complain about the weather, complain about the rain, complain about the cold, the heat. It's what we do. Let's get on with this episode. Have you ever had a time where you want to kind of achieve something or get something or build something, grow something, maybe a business or a hobby or something like that, and it's not really materializing? And it may not be obvious why, apart from doing all the obvious things that you need to do. Often one of the things that you don't do is talking about it. Now it seems very odd, but I'm sure it's just a human nature thing. There's this whole perhaps social unacceptability, that's even a word, that it's bad to show off, to speak out and almost promote yourself. But if you're trying to build something, achieve something, whether it is a business or even say sponsorship for something you're doing for charity, the whole concept of self-promotion is so often frowned upon because it can seem as big-headed or very arrogant and self-centered, even though the cause that you may be wanted to shout about is good. Say it's a charity, or you may be wanting to raise money for your church or something like that. It's very easy to be that kind of divided mind. With one hand, you want to promote the thing to get the money in or to get the interest or whatever it is. But there's also the other side of, oh, you know, I want to seem humble. I don't want to shout about stuff. And those two are quite diametrically opposed because you can't promote something without talking about it. And so, yeah, it sort of doesn't make sense. So where I'm going to with this one is that when it comes to building something or promoting something or getting interest in something, it's so vital to talk about it. When I say talk about it, that actually opens up a bigger subject and a bigger sort of umbrella subject below that. And it's not just talking, it's posting on social media and getting your voice, getting your information, your promotion out there for that particular thing. And it could be anything. It could be your YouTube channel, it could be your business, it could be something you're doing for charity or something for the church, something maybe for the school or your kid's school that you're wanting to promote. It's vital to be able to promote that and get that information out there without feeling icky about it, without feeling salesy, without feeling just uncomfortable. Because when you think about it, what you're trying to achieve is something good, particularly if it's a charity or something like that. And why should you feel so bad about speaking up about it? Now, this whole episode has been inspired by a video I saw from Gary Vee on Instagram, where he's talking about to really grasp a business and really make an impact. At the moment, you know, currently, you want to be creating like 100 pieces of content every single day. And he says, you know, that's a load. That is absolute massive amount. When you think 100 pieces of content a day, if you stayed up all day, 24 hours, that's kind of 4 pieces of content every hour. 1 piece of content every 15 minutes for every single hour of the day. That's an insane amount. But the point he's making is that it's not like you have to sort of say do 100 blog posts. You know, those, it could be like 20 tweets, could be 5 Instagram story posts or whatever, you know, so it's quite easy to get to that amount. But when you're mindful of producing that amount of content, whether that's video, audio or written, and getting that information out there and getting that promotion of your thing, your project, your business, charity, event, whatever it is, if people see 1 piece of content of you once a month or something like that, it's not going to register. But when you see someone or something over and over again, it starts to register with your mind, and you start to go, okay, well, I've seen that. And especially if you see it in different places, in different forms, so maybe in a written format, say in the newspaper, then you see it on TV, and maybe you see an advert at the cinema or something like that, you're kind of then bombarded with this particular thing, and because you're seeing it all different angles, it starts to filter into you to realise,
actually, this is probably something I need to pay attention to.
Whereas if you just saw it once a month, probably not. You're drowning in so much information these days on every single, social media, TV, traditional media, everything. In order to stand out, or in order to get a message across, you have to be a bit more proactive and get the information out there. And that also includes in your social groups, so not just on social media, but at work, or in your sort of clubs, social clubs that you may be in, or the sort of pub, or just generally just get the information out there, because unless people know about what you're doing, they're not gonna help you or get involved or whatever that may be. The way to get them to know about it is to get their eyes on the information, and to get their eyes off information, you have to sort of do multiple passes of that information in different formats, so eventually they'll actually settle on it. So it's a bit of a kind of a long-winded approach, but once you start to put that amount of content out, yes, it's hard work, obviously. You're going to start to get traction, and you're going to start to get interest building. And that's the thing, it's not sort of put one piece of content out once a month and you've got like $1 million. It doesn't work like that. One of the biggest problems and biggest factors that's holding businesses back, and it also goes for, say, if you're sort of trying to raise money for your church or charity or something like that, is attention. Attention is at such a premium these days, like I said, because there's so many things sort of wanting our attention, whether it's sort of things on Facebook, Instagram, everyone's got such a short attention span now. And so if you can grab someone's attention, that's the thing. And then if you are having a business or trying to get them to take action with something, having that attention is the key. And so to get that, multiple pieces of content in multiple places is the only way to do it, rather than just one piece every now and then. I'm super guilty of this. I'm putting one post on Instagram, Facebook and LinkedIn per day. And that's rubbish. That's not going to achieve anything. So I need to step up my game. And after seeing this video, this weekend I'm going to be sort of strategizing, that's the word, a way of getting content out there, and maybe repurposing content, and just basically get more stuff out there. If you're looking, say, just at raising money for your church or charity, or just a project you're doing, you want interest, then talking about it and raising that profile amongst the relevant groups of people that you want as the audience for that is vital. It's not a time to be quiet and just go, well,
I'll just do it, and then if they're interested, they'll come to me.
No, it doesn't work like that. You've got to literally tell people about it and ask them and just inform them and get the information out there. The more volume of content and information and notifications you get out to people about your project, the more likely you are to get interest, or people to buy, or people to sign up, or whatever it is. And that's the key. It's the volume of content out there. So I hope you got value from this. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. As always, subscribe. And I've got to say, hit that like button till it's nice and blue. And I hope you have a great weekend. Strategizing, got it right then, for me, and working out some stuff like that and all that kind of background stuff. I've recorded finally and edited and post-productionized, finished my Hypnosis MP3, so that will be out soonish once I kind of get the bits around that. Hopefully this weekend, if not it should be next week. But for now, I will say thank you for coming along. Enjoy the rest of the day, weekend, wherever you are, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so down here, and check out my other video down here. And remember, live your best life and profit from that passion. See you next time. Bye-bye.